Welcome to Stillworks and Brewing. My name is Randy. This is a channel that's all about home distillation and brewing. Alright, today what we're going to do is we're going to set the still up into reflux mode. And we're going to run the still and make some vodka. So if this interests you, please come join us. And please hit that subscribe button down there. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything. And please share us with your friends. So we'll be right back. Okay, so we're going to fill up our boiler with our sugar wash. So have our fast fermenter. So we'll shut this valve off. And we'll remove this collection ball. And we'll put on this drain tube. Alright, so I got the drain tube mounted and got it put into our boiler. Have to remove the airlock so it can get some air to the top. Open the valve up. That's what's so easy about the fast fermenter is it's just an easy thing to use and pretty easy to clean up too. Okay, so we'll get this filled up and we'll get things ready to start running the still. So as you can see, we got the boiler filled with our sugar wash, and now we're going to start to assemble the column. So the first thing we'll do is put the dome onto the boiler. For the plant. Okay, that's one. Now next, because a lot of people say that you need to have copper in your still, we use this copper mesh, about 18 inches long. It's kind of rolled up nice and loose, and you just put it here into the column. I run 2 rolls. So we'll put that into the column. And you should be able to breathe you don't want it to be too awful tight and stop the vapors. Put the gasket on. I put the copper towards the bottom, and I'll show you why. Alright, so the next thing, since we are running in a reflux mode, we're going to add ration rings to the finish up packing the column. And if you notice, they're just a ceramic like bead, a lot of surface area on it. So we'll add that. Okay. And then we add I like to put a sight glass on it. I just like to see what's going on. I think it's very interesting. And then next will be all my condensing parts. Gasket. This is the fun part. Okay, so what's going to happen? Well, let me step back a little bit. Okay, so I'll be back. Let me grab some more parts. Okay, so I made the cooling water connections. So basically, what's going to happen on the still is the vapors will start to come up because we are set up in reflux mode. So the vapors will come up. They're going to come up through the copper. It's going to come up through the rashing rings, and there's a lot of surface area on all that stuff where it will, some of the water, it will knock the water loose, and some of the water will fall back down. The vapors will continue up, then they will hit the pre-condensing chamber here, and as they hit that, it will condense and then fall back down. And each time this reflux action happens, a little bit more of the H2O will get knocked off and knocked back down into the boiler, and the most pure vapors of the alcohol vapors will start to rise and rise and rise. So that's what they call reflux. It will go up and down, up and down, up and down. Then eventually, the more pure vapors will come out the pipe here and come into the shotgun condenser, condense it, and then into our collection jar. So let me just grab the camera. So the cold water is going to come into the shotgun condenser here. It will come out at the top. Then it will go into the bottom of the pre-condenser chamber. Then come out the top and go to drain. And then that's how the water connections are made. So let's get the still to start heating up, and we'll get the action going. We'll heat her up, and the temperature will, the methanol should start coming off at around, I don't know, 145 degrees. The first 4 ounces we're going to get rid of, and then we should start to make our collections, and we'll go from there. See you in a little bit. Okay. My still pot, it's up to about 150 degrees. And if you feel the column, you can start feeling the heat start come up. Now my head temperature is still only about 80. Alright, but I went ahead and turned on my cooling water. About 145 degrees, you'll start to get some of the methanol off. It's going to be very little because this is a sugar wash. But I'm going to still collect 4 ounces and discard it. But she's starting to warm up the column a little bit. So she'll be getting close. Okay. Now she hung out about 80 degrees, 90 degrees for a long time. Then all of a sudden, if you see her start to inch up, you best be cutting the heat back because she's getting ready to climb. Now you can see a lot of the reflux action going on here. She's refluxing a lot. So we're going to collect off the first 4 ounces, and we'll get rid of that. Okay. Our head temperature is running right about 170 degrees, or maybe a little bit better. We got a lot of reflux action going on. The vapors are coming up, hitting this pre-condensing part, and then they're dropping back down, and then they're hitting these hot ration rings that are in the column and vaporizing back up, and then that's why you're seeing so much stuff in the sight glass. And then if you look at what's coming off, just a nice little steady drip, a little bit of run, a little drip. So she's running pretty nice right now. So we'll just collect her out. Okay, I don't know if you can see this or not, but if you look in the sight glass here, you can see the reflux action going on. Is I got her to balance out. Okay, so that's the way she should be looking. And if you look at the collection, you got drip to drip run, drip to drip drip run. So that's looking pretty good. Okay, and temperature is running right at 170. 175. So everything's running good. Just keep on collecting. Just for an update, we've collected about 2 quarts. We're starting on our 3rd. I tasted it. It is amazing. If you look at the in the sight glass there, you can see that the reflux action is going. The column balances itself out. It just is running as steady as can be. We're running about 174 on our head temperature up there, and we got a nice broken stream coming out of the condenser. So we'll just keep on collecting. Probably I'm looking to get somewhere in the neighborhood of 3.5 to 4 quarts, and in a little while I'll have to turn the heat up because everything's changing in the boiler, so I'll have to turn the heat up just a little bit just to keep everything working. So we'll come back. A lot of my reflux action is starting to stop in my sight glass, so it's going to be coming to an end. My temperature's climbing up to 190. I've collected almost 3.5 quarts, so I think she's going to be coming to the end of this run. Okay, we collected 3 3/4 quarts of distillate. So our next step will be to taste and make cuts and blend it together. What I've tasted so far, especially in here in the middle, it's outstanding. But we'll cut these all together, and then we'll come back. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the adventure.